it's Biddy Penny, and today I'm playing with the Summer Vibes stamp set from the May box of the month. So you guys catching the summer vibes? It's already 98 degrees today in Texas, so we certainly are. All right, I am just giving you the quickest overview of the box of the month and jumping right in. So as soon as I saw this stamp set, I was like, oh my goodness, I want to put all those drinks on a table and create a scene with it. So that is what my first card is all about. So I stamped out this one twice so I could have 4 drinks on the table. And I just wanted to create a little scene. I'm just sketching out a quick table shape. And this just reminds me of like hanging out with my girlfriends. I created mask because I wasn't sure how much of a scene I was actually going to make this. And so I went ahead and created the mask. I also wanted to color around it. And now I used Post-it tape. And so I used that block to hold it down at the top since I put the sticky part down at the bottom. I knew I needed to do the most ink blending at the bottom. So here I'm going with 2 Distress Oxide inks. I'm wanting to create like a distressed table, you know, like a turquoise and brown table. So that's the kind of look I'm going for here. And I'm just using really small makeup brushes for this tight blend. And it really kind of helps to get that look. So if I remove all of my mask, I'm like, yeah, that's what I was going for. And I used my watercolors today to color in all of my drinks and the yummies on the table. And I just played around with the idea of different flavors and things like that. I'm not going to show all of that today. This is really I guess the snippets of the process, you know, mixing the green in different ways to get, I wanted a really bright, vibrant, fun, summery color palette. I thought this watermelon kit was lots of fun. I've worked with the gnomes in my first video and the paper pads and ephemera, and this time I just wanted to give this stamp set some love. I love when the adorable faces are on things, the kawaii faces. It's just, it makes me happy every time. I'm a big sucker for it. Okay, so here I am making kind of a distressed wall. You know, I live in Central Texas, and a lot of times in Tex-Mex restaurants and things like that, you'll have yellow walls with some distressing on it. So I'm just going with what I know. And I decided to keep it just that simple so that the stamps really stand out. And I think that the card ends up being so vibrant and fun. I had these scraps in the paper pad, so I keep all of my scraps with my paper pads. And I decided to bring in a scallop 1-inch punch, and I'm just punching out these different patterns. I'm going to make kind of a banner to go across the top of my card. Another thing that I did originally, I wasn't planning on cutting out the table and everything. I was just, you know, going to use the mask and ink blend around, but I had drawn in some bar stools around the table that I wasn't really happy with. So I was like, well, I'll cut those out and do this instead. Keep it more simple. Sometimes I have to remind myself to edit. And so I'm just going to glue all of these pieces at the top. I did put that green piece at the 2 sides on the bottom and added my sentiment, which is cheers and party at my house. I am an entertainer. I love having people over. I love cooking for people, hanging out. So I'll definitely be using this card. We're so excited. We're getting a new patio. It's a big one. It is like 30 over 30 foot in one area by 12 foot. So that should tell you how much I like to party. I want to be able to have everybody over. I added glossy accents and my pops in silver, pops of color. You could use Nuvo drops, anything you like. This one's glitter silver. I did that for the ice cubes and I really liked it. And I just liked having the glossy accents on all the watermelon and everything. So in this one, I'm doing a one layer design as far as using the stamps and the masking. This is very similar to, I don't know if you guys saw it, but the card I made for the hop on the first of the month was a mini slimline trifold card. And I created a scene similar to this one with one of the other stamp sets that came in the kit. And I just wanted to kind of repeat that, but with these stamps today. And then I used a sentiment up here at the top. I'm losing my rind. I don't know. I thought that was hilarious. So I did that. And then I decided to use this watermelon on a toothpick or on a pick. And I used more glittery goodness as well as glossy accents, and just that little heart stamp actually comes in the Summer Vibe stamp set. There was a little heart and I just loved it. And I thought it was fun because a couple of the, well, 4 of the images of the stamp set have hearts in them, like that half of a slice there. So I really wanted to use that heart to tie it all together. So these are my 2 cards, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the quick process of how I made them. I really think the glossy accents and the glitter, just send it over the top and make it super adorable. I also put the glitter in like the bubbles of the drink, and it's such a party card for sure. And then this one is a lot of fun. I colored this one, at least the watermelon at the top, with my colored pencils, but everything else I used watercolor. This box is sold out, so make sure you subscribe so you can get the next one. Thanks for watching.